thing for certain. This has been an odyssey I won't forget.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Podyssey episode 24. We are here today to talk everything Assassin's Creed, as is the nature of this Assassin's Creed podcast, the Podyssey. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I am the Exile. I'm co-hosted by Willis Makes Movies. I almost messed up the intro there. I was like, where am I going with this? But I think I brought it round. Now, I think, obviously, we're going to get into our conversation and we're going to ease in, such as talking about, how's our weekends been and what we've been up to before we get into all the AC content. But before we get into our, our nice chit chat, I actually have a very big announcement to make. And I think it's probably best to say it here at the start of the episode. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, of course. This is news to me as well. I don't know what you're about to say, so it's probably better to say it first.
Yeah. We got to clear the air. We got to get the elephant out of the room, I suppose you could say.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm ready.
Yeah. Right, we just had a 15-minute cut there, but we're back without the troubleshooting. And let me say this: what I have to say, this announcement, it comes with a heavy heart. And do you know why that is?
Oh, you're leaving the podcast, aren't you? You're leaving me on my own.
There's one condition that I will not be leaving the podcast.
Oh.
And that condition is, I how to say this? How to put this lightly?
Oh my God.
If I get a response within, I guess, 2 working weeks, then I'll stay on the pod.
Right.
And
okay.
It comes with a very heavy heart that I have to say Willis Makes Movies. Or should I say Willis Makes Poopies?
Oh.
Oh,
no, what it is.
The diss track has finally been released.
Oh my God.
It's finally been released, my friends. And you are not ready for what you are about to hear.
Oh, I don't think I am, no.
The diss track has finally dropped.
Oh, no way.
For the viewers at home that don't know, a few weeks back, we just to recap, we listened to each other's like funny little songs we'd made. I asked Lewis if he heard mine, and then we listened, and then he revealed that actually he had one himself, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. How did I not know this? We listened to his. And we made it very clear that we're this is just a bit of fun and a joke, and it's we're not. Trust me, you'll see why it is later. And then we made a joke that we should do a diss track, but the thing is, I took that very seriously. And then the next week I came back with some very failed disses, very failed, and we listened to some snippets of those. And I said that when it's done, the diss track will come. And lo and behold, today we have the diss track to listen to. Now, we've been troubleshooting trying to listen to this together. I'm going to try one more thing. If that doesn't work, we're going to have to listen to it we're going to have to time it, 3, 2, 1, and listen sort of thing. Okay, are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Should I say my frenemy after this?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know. You'll have to let me know how you feel about this.
Yeah. That's for me to decide.
It's for me to know and you to find out. Or the other way around, maybe.
This could be hard hitting.
Okay. I'll count down from 3, just okay, so we're ready.
What's this track called? What's the name of the track?
It's called Willis Makes Poopies. All
Willis
one word.
Makes Poopies.
Yes, okay. This is a ballad all about your bowel habits.
Oh, okay.
Some of it comprehensive, comprehensible. Some of it nonsensical, but we'll see. All right, let's go. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Can hear it, yeah?
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it feels so good. Because you know you're gonna lose this battle.
What the fuck? What?
Take a shit, yeah. Take a
What?
shit, yeah.
How do you turn this sound?
Take a shit, yeah. Take a shit, yeah. Take a shit, yeah.
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 Take a shit,
Yeah.
take a shit, yeah. Take a shit, yeah.
It doesn't just go all the way, don't worry.
Take a shit, yeah. Taking that shit out my butt.
Okay. I can't hear anything you're saying.
No, that's my issue. Podyssey?
Yeah, I got one word there.
Take a shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, take a shit, yeah.
Take a shit, take a shit, take a shit.
What was that?
I'll tell you at the end.
It feels so good, it makes me fuck, it makes me fuck, it makes me fuck, it makes me look at it,
Hey, 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 hey. There you go. Oh, what do you think?
Oh my god, yeah. Encore.
Hey, listen. Let me. I got to break a few things down here. Clearly, very clearly.
Yeah. I couldn't really dissect what was going on there.
Yes, and I think that might be my downfall. That's my issue. That I will like try so hard to like say something comprehensible, and then it just sounds so bad when I do that, and then I end up just doing something random, and then it just veers off into like nonsensical, you know? So it starts off like strong, you know, like Willis makes movies, you're gonna lose this battle, you know, take a shit, yeah, take a shit, yeah. But then it just veers off to like blah, 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 blah. But that's
Did you write any of this down?
No.
beforehand?
I did have a note on my phone of like these lyrics I did, you know, the first time when it failed. So I could we could read those out, but it's not actually what's in the song.
Well, I think you should only get credit for what made it to air.
Very true. Well, in that case, then all it is it's take a shit, yeah, take a shit, yeah, take a shit, yeah, take a shit, yeah. Anyway, and then it goes.
Like, what is it? What's that channel that does like the music breakdowns?
Genius.
Yeah, let's get you a yellow background. Go for it.
Okay, so yeah, take a shit, yeah, and basically what I meant by that was, you know, when Willis makes movies, aka Lewis over there, I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah.
When you basically, you know, go to the bathroom, you know, you take a shit, and you know, often it is pleasurable enough that when you're done, you go, yeah. I heard you once on the mic. You forgot to switch your mic off. I heard it.
So every time I go to the toilet, I just end it with a yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's pleasurable, you know, like if it's a nice one, if it's, you know, if you're feeling a little bit ill, you know, maybe you wouldn't say that. Maybe you go oh or something instead. But you know,
wow.
So that was that part. What I'll do is I'll skim over to where that is, and then I'll get to the next bit, and I'll break the next bit down. Okay.
Okay.
So again, let me know if you can hear. Before I do that, I'll just double check my OBS will capture this, just so it's easier in the edit.
Yeah. Well, if not, I can always, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's picking it up all good.
Yeah. Good.
Okie doke. So as we explained, that is in the intro bit as well. This was my message to you. This is how I was going to introduce it. So let's quickly listen to this. So I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
You take a shit.
I do take a shit. Yeah.
And it feels so good.
It feels so good.
This makes me feel
You know
you're gonna lose this.
Okay.
And what I'll say.
I know I'm gonna lose. So when I take a shit, I make sure it's a good one.
Yeah, because then everyone
like-
wins.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now, this instrumental, you know, with the electric guitar going like, basically, there's a lot more meaning to this than you might think, you see. So when I was looking for a type beat, I was looking for something that would accurately reflect the feeling you get, the feeling one gets from one's shit. And almost, you know, when you hear the guitar riff, sort of, it's almost meant to sort of, you know, it's meant to sort of be a metaphor for like the sound the shit makes when it hits the water, you see. So you know what I mean? And then when it goes yeah to the beat, it's like you know, you finish, plop, yeah, you know, it's sort of one-on-one sort of.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get to the main lyrics now. So that's this bit. Take a yeah. Oh, we've gone too far. Hang on. Where are we? It's okay. It's coming. The main lyrics. I'll break it down. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me break that down. What did you hear?
What, like when I take a shit, it make me it make me ooh. I don't know. I don't know if there was actually an end to those sentences.
So right, what I did was I switched into the first person here, so I was being you.
Oh,
so
okay.
So I said I this, I that. See, so this has very deep meaning, this song. So let's go back and just hear that real quick. Right. Taking a shit out of my butt. It feels so good.
Right.
It feels so good. I actually said it makes me fuck there, and I don't know why. I probably, if I had written lyrics, it probably only wouldn't have said that.
That's what made me think this was improv, because
it was.
The way that you just sort of went I was like, yeah, he doesn't know what to say here.
No, I really did.
You've run out of lyrics.
When you're in doubt with lyrics, just make
noise.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Just say something.
Yes.
Anything.
So yeah, we had taking a shit out of my butt. It makes me, I can't even remember now. Then it moves on to yep. And this bit, I literally took lyrics from a whole other song and just. Well, I didn't know what to fill in there, you see, because I had this whole extra bit now, and I'm like, well, I can't just repeat the same thing again because it's gonna just sound shit. So I was like, well, quite literally.
What was the end of the first bit though? What was the rest of the wait, like play the last where your mouse is now. Play it from there.
Okay.
Just play it. Okay. What's this bit?
What there?
Yeah, what was that?
Well, that was it.
Like
that was
at least
it.
3 lines there. Oh, that's it. You're just going.
But there's actually hidden meaning here. You see, hidden meaning because. No. Listen, you know, sometimes when you'll take, and I'm sorry for this is quite vulgar, so I do apologize to the audience now who are eating. But you know, when you do take a shit, and like sometimes it will come out like lots of different little droppings, and they'll fire out. You know, sometimes, you know, it can like ricochet against the toilet bowl. So like my hidden meaning was it's like pinging off, ricocheting, you know, little ones. And then at the end is went to signify being done, enjoying it, done, you know? Let's hear that one more time, now the added context.
I hear it now. I hear it.
Now you hear it. You see,
It made me.
Yeah, and then this next bit is when I got stuck and just decided to copy another.
I can't
song.
believe you audibly described 3 different ways of taking a shit.
Well, that's my genius.
That actually is very impressive.
Thank you so much. They call me the.
How will I ever top this?
They call me the connoisseur. The chocolate. No, I'm not gonna. Okay.
No,
Let's move on. Right. Yeah. Next bit is we'll just listen to it and glaze past it because I have nothing to say about it because it's not me. It's not my. Well, it's me, but it's not my words. But then I weaved it into Podyssey. See, I weaved it into my own thing. Oh, and then I go like blah 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 because I didn't know what to say, and I left that in. Listen, ready? Did you?
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was like, right, well, it's too soon to end a song, so let's loop it back round. And that also signifies a deeper meaning. That signifies the perpetual cycle of needing to indeed poop.
Right.
Because when
If you say so.
one survives, one lives to take a poop, you see. It's the way of life, it's the circle of life. They said that in The Lion King. So it has to be true. Yeah. So, as you can hear one more time, it will loop round, thus continuing the cycle. Take a shit all day, every day, for the rest of your life. Oh, and that bit, I forgot to mention that bit.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you the meaning, and then I'll tell you the context of where that sound came from. So the meaning of that is basically just to signify, it was the cycle of take a shit, yeah. It's to signify like days go by, weeks go by, months go by, and you're taking a shit. And then the was to show that sometimes some shits are worse than others.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I did think that was the boss fight of pooping.
You have a dodgy kebab one day, and it just comes out of nowhere like a fist punch to the gullet, But that sound was actually the other week. It's funny. This like recording actually originated from. I think you saw my private story the other day. Me and my cousin was around, and we were. We were messing around. We were in the bedroom messing around. Making a song, and it was really fun. I said about on the pod how we do that, and it's just hilarious. You have such a fun time. You say funny things, and you just burst out laughing. It's great fun. So he was actually on this originally, and I will probably do another version with his, but I ended up working this into the diss track as well. But that was one of his like vocals. But what it is, he went, yeah. But what I did was I reversed it. So it went,
interesting.
Yeah, ready? Oh, have I gone past it? I don't know. Don't think so. It's coming, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So it's like, but it was actually it was actually him going, yeah, and it almost sounds like an anime sort of noise, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I thought you had just took like an anime clip.
No, that would be too easy. You see, that would be too easy. It wouldn't have the meaning required. And I think we just end off. I don't know if we want to listen to it. Maybe we don't. It might have gone too long, but it's just maybe I'll play it on sped up so we can just get to the end. And then obviously,
what does it sound like sped up?
Well, we're gonna find out. Oh
my god! I definitely can't tell what you're saying here.
There you go. That's a song. Wow. Thank you. Oh no, we need to clap, everyone. Oh, thank you so much at home. Thank you.
I don't actually. Can you hear me clapping?
No.
I'm clapping, but I think Discord cancels it out.
Yeah, well, you know what? Discord might not be a fan, but I can tell you are. Now,
yeah.
I appreciate that. Now, of course, we do. I need to hear what you have to say about that. Do you have a response? Are you working on your big reply? Or what's happening? I'm
fuming. How dare you?
Listen, I had to.
How dare you insult the way that I shit?
I had to put bro in his place. You see.
I'm gonna be back. Mark my words. Just you wait.
Yeah. Okay. What?
The exile, more like the unwelcomed.
Willis makes poopies. Yes.
You're not ready. You're not ready for what's coming.
Well, I'm expecting something big.
Work on it.
Yeah, I'm
expecting. There will be. I need to one up this.
I'm going to be very disappointed if there's nothing. I'll be waiting.
Maybe it needs a music video. Maybe that's how we one up it.
Oh yes, I mean.
I think I know. I know what needs to be done.
You're going to be walking through an empty shopping centre again. Yeah, I can't wait.
I have ideas.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that up to you. And
I think I need to fast track these plans.
well, next time you have a big announcement, I'll know. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just not tell you.
What do you mean?
Just be like an hour and a half into the episode, bang.
Just plays. Just comes out of nowhere.
It just starts.
Oh my god. Well,
Maybe I won't even show you it. It'll be in the edit.
right. That's like the sneak diss.
Yeah, you literally can't find it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure the
I don't know how long this will take, but I will begin.
Okay. All right.
I'll begin.
That sounds good. That's the Podyssey homework, I guess. Well, comment below, guys. Do you think the XR or Willis Makes Movies will win this battle, win this war? I may have just won the battle, but will I win the war? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, yet to be seen.
Yeah. And I only say I won this battle because I'm currently the only one to have made... You haven't responded yet, so by default...
Yeah,
just by default.
1-0.
Yeah. But let me say, if you do anything, no holding back, you got to just be brutal. We need it, I give you permission to be brutal.
Okay.
Right. Well, that's all I had to say about that. If we're done talking about that, we can move on. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll keep quiet for now, but
Yeah.
My time to speak will come.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, moving on. Since we actually haven't talked about it normally yet, weird segue, but how are you actually doing?
Oh, well, people can probably tell by now, I've been a little bit ill. Yeah, last week I caught some sort of bug, flu thing. I'm on the other end of it now, but I'm still a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a croak. I do apologise to people, but if you're this far in, you've probably put up with it, so I appreciate that as well. But yeah, it's been alright. My parents are on holiday at the minute, they're in Benidorm for the week. So I threw a party about an hour after they left.
Oh, really? Is that how quick it was?
Yeah, I went and picked everyone up as they said goodbye.
Oh, wow.
And it was alright, yeah, just a couple of mates round, we had drinks, we played Ring of Fire. You familiar with Ring of Fire?
Yeah, know that one.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. And yeah, it went alright. Everybody was taking care of themselves and
everyone was taking care
no
of.
accidents. Yeah. And
Nice.
it was fun. Yeah. It's nice to have a nice empty house.
Did you get white boy wasted?
No, actually, I
Oh.
must say, I think it's because it was like my house. I was like, I don't know, on edge the whole time. I was just like worried about people and things breaking or whatever, so I didn't allow myself to get wasted.
Oh, well, you know what? Sometimes that's the responsible thing,
Yeah, but I did have a couple of drinks, Captain Morgan's Tiki. You can't go wrong with it. Nice bit of rum.
Yeah, nice. So,
Gorgeous.
when you say you didn't get drunk, though, like, how many drinks did you have? Because it doesn't. For me personally,
4?
it doesn't take much. 4. Oh, okay, 4. Yeah, that's not all right. That's not bad.
It depends on the drink. Like with cider, I get drunk very, very quickly.
Really?
But I like to have a rum and coke, and I can usually have like 5 or 6 of them, and I'm still absolutely fine. So it's cheap as chips as well.
If I had something that strong, it would only take me like 2, and I'd be drunk.
Oh,
No, honestly,
no, it does depend though. Like, have you had like a Captain Morgan's Tiki or a spiced gold or anything?
I don't know what the tiki thing is, but I've drank Captain Morgan's before. It's not really my sort of thing,
Yeah,
but I have.
it's not very strong though. It's not. I mean, it's strong, but you have it very diluted.
Well, what percent is it? Like roughly.
I think it's like 15 or so. I don't know. I've got the bottle downstairs. I've still got a lot of it left.
Well, don't start chugging it now.
But it's tempting. It's just there.
No, I mean, for me though, like again, it probably is easier for me to get drunk now because I don't drink. I don't go out like every weekend like I used to. But even when I did, like I would have, like I could always drink a lot, but I would always get drunk very quick. It can handle a lot, but yeah, get drunk really quick. Like, I don't know. I guess I have a low tolerance. Like
That's a good thing though. Keeps the night cheap.
yeah, well, you say that, but down here, it doesn't matter how many drinks you get. You're spending a lot of money. Well, I mean, compared to
How
what you're
much
used to. I mean, well, you tell me how much would like a vodka Coke or something cost for you where you live?
Probably
Like
about
a double.
A double would
Yeah.
maybe be like $6.50.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually not as cheap as I thought it would be for you. I thought it was really cheap up north. That's what I heard.
Well, everything's going up, isn't it?
Yeah. It would be.
But like my Captain Morgan Tiki and Coke is like £3.
Oh yeah.
So that's like probably the cheaper sort of option.
Is that like a can?
No, it's just like a shot of rum with Coke like filled up, like a Jack Daniels and Coke, really.
But £3.
Yeah, it's dead cheap.
£3 / $2.50 for the American viewers. What?
Well,
Are you
I think
talking
it's £2.88 to be exact. It's £2.88.
a big bottle?
So I usually get like 5 or 6. No, just a glass of.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, I was thinking a massive bottle.
Yeah.
was
I
like,
mean,
that's
I
not
got a bottle for this house party, and that was like £12. So it's not like an expensive drink to get. Whereas I think a Jack Daniels is like 25-30 quid just to buy a bottle of that.
Yeah, that's true. I think, I mean, like if you go to like bars and stuff, in Bath. I'm trying to think what would like an average cost of again using that example, like a double vodka Coke or something.
Well, how much is the average cocktail? Because cocktails are like quite expensive up
Yeah,
here.
like £15, £16
For one.
Yeah.
Okay, well that is very different from here.
It depends where you go, though. It depends where you go. Like, if you go to a proper nice cocktail place, yeah, it'll be that. But they do deals and stuff, 2 for 1 sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
but
We have like 2 for £10.
oh man, no, we don't have it. Like that. 2 for 15 maybe on a special deal.
Oh no.
But like a pint will be like £6 over down here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably get that for like £4, I think, up here. It's probably the average.
Well, it used to be like that, but it's just gone up in the last couple of years. But I think it's always been a bit like it's all from what I've heard that it's all. And since I went to Manchester a few times and it was a lot cheaper. Like, so I just assumed pretty much everywhere up north is like, I don't know why, just a bit cheaper.
Well, in theory it should be, but unfortunately they're trying to, give themselves artificial value. So they're trying to just pump the prices up to look more sophisticated.
Really? No way.
I think so. A lot of the new bars that open up always have crazy prices.
Yeah.
Like,
Makes no sense.
when I say these prices, I'm talking about like Weatherspoons, really.
Wait, that's the
And I don't know if
cheapest
they have the
price.
same. Yeah, that's the cheapest. I don't like. There's one bar I go to where I only get cocktails every time I go, and that's probably about £7.50 for one.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's still expensive, but like, from what I'm used to, that's not bad.
Yeah. Obviously, it's always cheaper to just get like stuff for yourself and.
Oh yeah, but it's not as fun. Sometimes it's more fun. Sometimes it's not, and sometimes you want to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose the atmosphere as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a place up here that does the infamous blue pint.
What the fuck? A blue pint?
It's called a blue pint, and nobody knows. Well,
Is it blue?
In quotation, yeah, it's blue. It's blue.
Oh.
It's a blue drink.
Is it like washing up?
But
liquid?
it's it does actually taste a little bit like soapy.
Whoa, what? That's not right, surely.
Yeah, it's funny because it like doesn't taste of anything, and at the same time it gets you drunk. But it's just, I think it's just vodka and Wicked, but apparently it's not. But that's like, yeah, there's like one club in Sunderland that does that.
Yeah.
Like just that, and it's known for having the blue pint. I'm actually on like their membership thing, so I get like one free pint a month.
Oh my god, one blue one.
But there's like a there's a whole controversy going on with that place because they're trying to turn it into like a cafe.
Really?
They've added windows. No nightclub should have windows.
Oh yeah, it's true. I guess.
Like, as my friend said, all of my sins should be kept indoors. Like, nobody should see what's going on in here.
No
And
one
yeah,
should
they've added, like,
peek in.
booths and stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just... It's weird. It's weird. It like, the whole aesthetic of it was like an abandoned warehouse. Like, the bricks are all exposed. There's no, like the roof is half missing and stuff. Like, that was the appeal of it.
Yeah.
That it looks like it's been abandoned and converted.
And now it just
But
looks like
now
a
they're
nice
actually trying to fix
place.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it doesn't... I don't know. It just doesn't have the same...
Maybe that was never
it's
the
lost me.
actual. Maybe that wasn't like the USP you were thinking it was. Maybe it just was really run down.
Yeah.
And they were like, no,
It
it's
had,
just
like-
the vibe, you know.
It had, like, a cage on the stairs.
Oh
like,
my god, that's probably for torture.
like
victims or something.
barbed wire and stuff.
Oh my
Yeah, it
god.
was-
Yeah, I think.
Well, not barbed wire, sorry. Like, grating. Like, grated...
Are you sure
yeah.
this was a real place to go, or you just would turn up to?
Yeah, there's, like, bouncers on the door
crack
and stuff.
den.
And, like... Well, it did kind of look like a crack den, to be honest.
Listen, you got to do your crack with no windows, no peeping tom.
Exactly. But it was in, like, Sunderland, so it's not like it looks like it's been staged that way. It just genuinely looks like an abandoned, like, crack den.
Wow, damn.
It has that
Remind me not to
authenticity
go
to
in
it.
there.
You wouldn't even like it. It's just not... No. I won't even shout them out, you know.
Well, the cafe might be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure during the day it's lovely. I can get a cappuccino.
And you can be sat in there thinking, God, if the workers in this cafe only knew what I did in here last night.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they did. They looked through the windows.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't. The windows are a crime.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's what you've been up to then.
yeah. How was your weekend?
It was good.
A
It was
week.
good. What did I do? Let me have a think. I went out on the weekend actually. Funny enough.
Oh.
Nothing crazy. Just obviously was hanging out with my cousin in the day. We went out in the night. Had a good time. Went home. It was
Nice.
nothing. No real stories to tell, to be honest. Nothing crazy. But yeah, I did that on the weekends. Something I'm really excited about is that I don't know if you saw, but I dropped this new Oblivion remastered video on my Players Pad channel.
I did. I watched it.
This video is going crazy. It's at 16k views right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's getting like 100 and something
Whoa.
views an hour. Like, it's doing really
have a
well.
look.
I'm
Players
shocked.
Pad.
I did not expect it to, so I'm really excited about that. That's nice to see.
Yeah, not gonna lie. When you said you had an announcement, I thought it might have been something to do with Players Pad.
How wrong you were.
I thought you were like, oh, I'm ditching the Exile. I'm just gonna make these now.
Nah.
I can't even find the channel. Why is it not showing? I keep getting like hockey pads.
If you type in Players Pad all one word, it comes up. I don't know why. Hopefully, the more videos I make, it will just come up. But
oh yeah, there it is. 235.
Yeah.
That's shot up.
yeah, it went from like 90 subs or something when I posted the video to like that. So it's
Damn.
doing well. It's doing well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's really good.
this is like, it's funny. It's like performing way better than like any of my main channel videos have in a long time. Which is great.
Oh well, you're stuck now. This has to be an Elder Scrolls channel.
no,
Or
trust
like a
me.
Bethesda channel.
No, I have a cool idea. I think I found a good way to like get good views. I think I figured it out finally with this channel. I think it
Oh.
is to do just like weird, wacky things in games that are popular. So, for example, can I get to Skyrim in Oblivion Remastered is the title of the video. I think it's something
Yeah.
that it's talking about a trending game, so there's eyes on it already, but it's something different and unique that people can resonate with and be like, well, I like Skyrim. Can I do that? I'm going to watch. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're
Yeah,
linking
it's like a
something
whole
popular.
genre, isn't it? Like, people like the videos where it's like changing Assassin's Creed game every time I die. Like, it's
Yeah.
like a challenge, but it's got like a story to it as well.
It's like the Mr.
It's like a Mr.
Beastification.
Beast. Yeah, literally. Literally, it's like a Mr. Beast video.
Exactly. But the thing is, though, like I'm glad it's this that's done well because I really enjoyed making it, and I thought I was watching through and I was like, you know what? You know, not to like brag or anything, but I think personally it might be one of the sort of best videos I've made. Just when it comes down to like how I scripted it, how I edited it, like I was really proud of it. It was very, I guess, less personal for me, but more, you know, more broad. Like anyone could enjoy it.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was extremely evergreen. Like that's going to be getting views forever, I think.
Well, we'll see. Sometimes they die down, but like even if it died down now, I'd still be really happy. Like it's done.
Yeah.
I was like, if it gets if it gets 1,000 views, I'll be happy. But I don't even know if it will, and then it gets that. So, yeah, that's really good. And also,
You know, it just shows though, especially with like people who are just starting their own YouTube channels. Like, if you produce good stuff, it gets seen.
Exactly.
It is genuinely about quality.
It is about quality, but I think I also think it is about having to try and play the YouTube game a bit though, because like this video was very much I'm gonna try to play the YouTube game because I made the Starfield video. I'm pointing at my screen, nobody can see it, but it's because they're up on my screen. Made the Starfield video. Like I'm very happy with it. I'm very proud of it, but you know it's not even got 1,000 views, and it's gotten a lot more views now from the people watching this video, this Oblivion video. Have gone back and watched my
people
other
will
stuff.
backtrack.
And I think eventually by making new videos, it'll probably end up getting like 1,000. But you know, I just posted that video and I put a lot of work into it, and it actually didn't pay off with views. But what I'm saying is, I think as long as you make, it's the two things that come in tandem when it comes to YouTube videos. It's the quality, but it's also the playing the YouTube game. Like what video can I make about this thing I want to make a video about so I get the views, rather than just like, I want to do a specific thing, I'm going to do it. That's completely fine. It's exactly what I did with my Starfield video. But if I was to only ever do that, it would take a lot longer, I think, to have videos that blow up. So, well, for me, blow up, because it's still a new channel. You know, for example, you know, this new video. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, without sort of talking in circles, is that I made, you know, the one Oblivion video that didn't do well, and then I thought, right, I'm going to try one more thing because I think this is going to tie into what people want to see, and I think the algorithm's going to like it. And if it doesn't succeed, then that's fine. I'll just take a break from Players Pad, go back to the Excel stuff. I played the game, and the game played me back in a good way. So it's given me some sort of good pointers to what to do with the Exile channel as well. Like I think I can do some Assassin's Creed sort of similar stuff. Like I've already got a cool idea. So, you know, it's helped me out.
I was going to ask that. Are you like doubling down on Players Pad now, or
I am,
are you still
because
like alternating?
Well, I want to double down on the Players Pad stuff because I've got to, you know, I feel like now this video is getting good views. Well, let me do a load more stuff like this because people will like it. The algorithm will show the algorithm that this is a channel people can come back to and stuff. And if this, you know, is this my chance to be able to, you know, have a channel that blows up? We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself because it might not. But like, I guess I've got to jump on it. Otherwise, I might end up regretting it. That being said,
oh, of course, yeah.
That being said, I'm gonna carry on doing tons of YouTube shorts on the main channel because, well, that makes money.
Yeah.
And I actually, believe it or not, I actually do enjoy making the YouTube shorts. They're easy to make. They're fun to make. It's like it challenges me to, what can I come up with now? So I'm gonna keep doing that. And then, you know, the main channel sort of long form uploads, they'll come when they come, but I'm not going to rush any of those out again because it's actually more productive for me to put out a load more shorts because they end up doing better. Anyway, that's what I was excited about recently, but enough of me. How's your YouTube channel going at the moment?
Oh, well, yeah. I remember last episode I was saying, oh, I've got all these scripts written, like ready to go. And that is true, and I'm actually still writing, finishing off a couple at the minute. But then I got ill, and I was like, my parents are away, perfect opportunity to record. Like, I could be spamming out videos right now, but I've been ill, and I could barely speak until like yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, like I was telling you, I literally like I recorded a video last night, and I got angry because it didn't sound like I sounded ill in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, but people aren't gonna like. I want this to be a good video that people come back to. And if I sound like I'm dying all the way through, people are not gonna watch it. But I just saw the opportunity. I was like, no, I can't pass this up. So I came back, recorded it. I'm gonna edit it and put it out. I'm just gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sit on these good scripts just because I'm waiting for my voice to recover.
Yeah, and then
Like, I could just get good videos out.
yeah, and then what if your voice comes back the day your parents get back, and it's just it's not.
You've still wasted the whole week, yeah. Like, it was funny. I was going to like I sat down last night, and I was like, because my parents went away on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. So Sunday I was tidying the house and recovering and all that, and then Monday, like that was the first time I've sat down on my own in the house, and I was like, all right, YouTube, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, oh, should I do maybe a video where I talk about like that new update? Should I just go over everything there? But I couldn't think of anything to talk about. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know. And then I felt demotivated because I'm sat there, cameras on, and I don't know what to talk about. So then that's when I then turned to my scripts. And I was like, okay, is there a script I can read out? And yeah, anyway, there is a video that will hopefully be coming out in the next couple of days because I think it's going to be quite a quick one to edit.
Nice. I'll look forward to that. I'll watch that.
Yeah, and I'm currently writing my video on the AC2 tombs. I'm in the process of just rewatching that footage and commenting on stuff in the script. in the script.
You're really
Still not
hamming it
fully
up there,
recovered.
aren't you?
Yeah. Oh god, it's still happening. I didn't have a cough until like 2 days ago. I'm surprised. This must be near the end.
Yeah. Sounds like it. You're coughing it all out now. It's going.
Yeah, I feel like it's on the. I should be all right.
Yeah.
I got another couple of videos planned, but yeah. God, I should probably talk about that update for Shadows, because I did say I'd report back once I'd experienced that content.
So you played that extra DLC quest bonus? Is that what they called it?
I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it that. I don't know what they called it.
When did
new quest line?
They announced that the day it dropped, or did they announce it a couple days early with the roadmap? I can't remember.
I think maybe like a week.
Okay.
Because we were a little bit late to the party.
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 days later.
Okay.
This update came out. It added some secret parkour changes, which Robertopoulos called them out on. And I saw
He called
yesterday. Well, no, he made a video saying,
Was he like, bloody
guys, these are the secrets. Like, the changes have been added early. So he made a video talking about what they'd done. Mm-hmm. And Ubisoft actually responded to him, saying that the devs couldn't wait any longer. They wanted to get this update out as soon as possible.
They reply to him often, don't they?
Yeah, well, they put out an Instagram post, like, using his footage yesterday, saying, like, cat's out the bag, we did a secret parkour update.
Damn.
Using his footage.
Can you still hear me all good?
You're a bit muffled back in.
You can still hear me. Alright, I just got a... Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, so I, tried it. Before I started any quests or anything, I had a little run about. And it is better. It is definitely better. It's not great, but that is entirely down to the world design. Like, whenever I wanted to do a side eject or a back eject, it worked. Consistently. Everything I wanted to happen, happened. The problem is, it is still the world of Japan, where everything is like 1 story high. So, yeah, you can do a great back eject that gains height. You can do a great side eject that gains height. Well, maybe not gains height, but it doesn't put you in like a hanging position all the time. So you're actually like on top of the roof. It's great. Yeah, you can do like 3 back ejects and you will keep going up every time. The problem is, you do that, you get on top of a roof, and then you've just got to run along the roof. Like, I went to one of the most populated areas in the game to try and have, like, a bit of a runabout. And I still found myself, like, after a few minutes, I'm on top of a roof and I can't do anything. It is the world design holding this game back. Like, I don't think they can fix it. No matter what. Yeah, I can still hear you. I was just powering through. You know what? Actually, I had this thought yesterday. It reminds me a lot of AC3. It feels like AC3. Like the side ejects. When you do a side eject in AC3, that's exactly how it feels in Shadows. I don't know how to, like, describe it in more detail. Oh, can you hear me now? Oh. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 You still... Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry. So, what I asked about the Unity thing, how does it feel closer to Unity now, or is that just something I'm seeing that isn't actually there? And then you spoke and I didn't hear what you said, it cut out.
Sorry. I said that it reminds me more of AC3.
Okay.
Like, if you did a side eject in AC3, that's how Shadows feels. Like, it's not...
Right.
Like, you know, AC3 is kind of like a... It's a weird middle ground between where Unity was and where the originals were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of how Shadows is feeling. Like, it's not perfectly executed, but the animation looks nice and everything. But, yeah, it's a lot more responsive, and it actually does things that you want it to, instead of annoyingly, like, forcing you to the ground. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna get to, like... I don't know, like, even AC3 had buildings that were taller than this.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't, like, a game I can compare. It is just like having a really flat Assassin's Creed game, where, like, all the mechanics are great, but if you put Altair in the kingdom, it's still not going to be good, is it?
Yeah. I remember we were talking about all this before the game came out. And do you remember we were saying, we were basically just saying, this whole world is not going to be built for parkour. And, like, we even thought that Yasuke wasn't going to be able to climb and he was going to have to use ladders. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's kind of true. I mean, he can climb, but it is easier to use a ladder with him.
Yeah, I did practice with Yasuke as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because part of me thought, have they done the same for him? Is parkour now a bit more viable? And no. He will side eject, but he won't do it with an intended target. He'll just, like, side eject to the ground.
What?
Which feels a bit more, like, in character for him. But it's just not fun. It's just not fun to play as, unfortunately. Because at least Naoe isn't doing the same thing now.
What you mean the way she was jumping lower?
Yeah, like, she always aimed for the ground. You know, in terms of, like, you weren't going to stay on the roofs for long. And I don't know. Yasuke still feels like... he just needs more unique mechanics, I feel. Because at the minute he just has less. And I would like if they gave him unique parkour moves that only he can do. Because of, like, the weight or something, I don't know. But he just feels like they're not going to give him any attention.
No, because, I mean, that goes against their whole sort of gameplay philosophy for Shadow, doesn't it? Like, he's meant to be this person that cannot do this stuff, which obviously we complain about. And when I say I say most of the AC community, because
of course, yeah.
We all love parkour and we want to play as a character who can do it, but I don't think they will, because I don't know. I don't really know why they did it to start with. They should have let him be able to climb, at least competently.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. Like, imagine a Shadows where it's just Yasuke.
What, and no Naoe
Yeah,
him
like, I
being
imagine-
he is.
Like, I bet Ubisoft Quebec wanted to do Yasuke, but they were told they had to do Naui.
What, they had to do an assassin?
Yeah, go on, guys, you got to put an assassin.
and they were like-
yeah, but we don't want to.
They were like, fine, we'll do a female Japanese warrior, but we're not doing an assassin. We'll
She
do...
can look like an assassin.
She can look like one, but kind of more like a ninja. You know, it's kind of ambiguous. She can talk about hidden blades and joining a brotherhood, but she will not say assassin. She will not say brotherhood. She will say League of the Hidden Blade.
It's a well of jokes, an absolute well.
My turn.
You know it. Oh no.
Gross.
Do you know what's funny?
Yeah. Well.
I'm playing. I've been playing Brotherhood recently. Like yesterday, I played a bit of Brotherhood to get some gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, playing it on PC, the graphics, the game looks absolutely amazing. The dialogue is so good. Like, I was just playing the bit where Desmond and Lucy are going through the sewers in Monteriggioni.
Oh, and there's like they
And it's
want
just like-
to, you know, you can tell.
Yeah, but like they're doing it in a likable, charismatic way. It's like, you know, like I don't know. It's just I really did miss it, and I don't often like go, oh, Assassin's Creed's ruined because like it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
Like I mean, obviously, yeah, I do, but not like in a way of, oh, it needs to be the old games. But that was the first time just replaying Brotherhood where I was like, man, it really was like good back then. I forgot about Mr. Louis Strauss.
Oh, Louis Theroux.
I forgot about Louis Theroux, yeah.
How was
Quest line. I almost forgot about him as much as Ubisoft did.
Oh, that's a cheap shot from you or from Ubisoft. I don't know.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. His quest line is short and terrible.
Not sweet.
Not sweet. I'm sorry to say. It's like you get a cutscene at the. I'll quickly summarize like what happens in it. Louis Theroux meets Naui for the first time because it occurred to me that he hasn't met Naui and they know that everybody's gonna play as Naui, so they needed to have a bit of dialogue where she gets introduced, and it is just peak Naui dialogue. It's like he goes, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Naui. Yasuke has told me so much about you," and she goes, "Haha, that Yasuke. It's nice to meet you."
Does she say that Yasuke?
No, I'm just making that. But
That
she does do
silly
it along the
boy.
lines of like, "Oh, he's said so much," but she like goes to shake his hand, and it's just like, "It's nice to meet you."
Oh my goodness.
It's a bit embarrassing, but Yasuke's actor's doing a good job. He's like, he's been my friend since I was,
Is he though? Because he has so much dialogue in the main game that's like Naue's as well.
Yeah, but I feel like that actor, like, just does a better job.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, he doesn't sell it all of the time, but he has a lot more hits than misses. I don't know where I would
he was
like
better
put him
in
on
general.
par with.
Yeah.
He's kind of like along the lines of, I don't know. Oh God, I was going to say Eivor, but I feel like Eivor is better.
Eivor is better. One thing I noticed though recently when watching AC Valhalla footage for some videos, right? And I forgot about this. Every time Eivor asks a question in the dialogue choices, it's
not that shrug, is it?
Well, it's the shrug, but it's also the way the actor delivers the line. He delivers every question
Alright.
so similarly. He's like, "So what is this? You know, like what did you do?" It's really hard to do because I don't do his accent. I don't know what I'm saying,
he goes like up and down.
Yeah, in a very similar way, and it's just like, that's a question. That's a dialogue choice. I know it because I can hear.
They need you to know if you're on your phone, you need to know that it's a question.
Yeah, true.
If you're not paying attention,
It's 'cause-
so he has to sit.
It's because I was recording some like cutscene footage off of a YouTube video just for a short, and the guy was making the dialogue choices, but he was cutting out when he chose it. But I could still tell.
no.
I could still tell it was a dialogue choice by the way Eivor, like you could tell by how he would say certain things and how he wouldn't when it wasn't a dialogue choice. Sorry, that's a side note anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. It's just so clunky when there's dialogue options. Like, I don't know. The way that they have to start every sentence by repeating the question.
Well, I know.
Like the dialogue, it's like, how did you come to be here? And then like, they'll do that whole conversation, and then there's just silence because Eivor needs to then pick another thing to say. Like, there's no response to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so Mr. Lewis Frous has lost a couple of letters, so you need to go around the town and pick up 3 letters and bring it back to him, and that's the quest.
And why does
not the whole thing.
Naue decide to do this? Is she she's
to help
a
him.
postman for a day?
She's just helping him out. She's just helping out
Is it
Mr.
like, does he feed into any sort of like assassin
I think-
thing or?
No. So I was keeping an eye out for this. There is nothing. There is no inkling. There is no nuggets of
Nuggets?
anything.
So
Not from Willis Makes Poopies.
oh
Not those kind of nuggets.
no, that would be worse actually. Well, then again, it would have to be some more substance to what the actual quest is, I suppose. But
Oh man.
could you
I
read?
believe that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say, could you read the letters when you collected them?
Oh, I don't think so. Because it's just like 1 out of 3, and then you collect all 3 and bring it back. Like, I don't think it gets added to your inventory.
Because I was gonna say, like, if you could
can't
read
remember.
the letters, and maybe then it would have something to do with, like, you know, Templary,
can,
Assassin's
actually.
Creedy stuff.
Well, the whole the whole premise of the quest line is that he's about to give like a speech at a
Right.
place.
Okay.
So you've got to help him collect his letters. Then he gets like targeted. Like there's a group who want to stop him giving his speech, and they ambush him like on the way to the place. So you've got to defend him from all these attackers. You've got to collect 3 other things for this random woman. I can't remember what that's about. And then it just ends. I tell you what was amazing is like I finished the defense mission where a bunch of bandits attack him. Then you protect him, and then he thanks you and goes away. And I was like, oh, I bet that's the end of the quest line. But then I got another mission, and I was like, oh, okay. There's gonna be something else. Let's just sit, because I was like, it's been 10 minutes, this has to be done by now. And then you go back to him, and it's like a brand new mission, you know, it comes up, quest added, the mission. It's actually called the mission. So you go to him as Naue, he chats a load of shit. I can't remember what he talks about, he just talks, there's just a dialogue, and then it ends. And
Really?
it tells you the quest line's complete. Yeah, and I don't... It has nothing to do with the rest of the storyline. He just, like, starts talking about... I don't know. It doesn't matter. He just says stuff.
Yeah.
And Naue, I don't even think, says anything throughout the whole thing.
It does. I think it does say. I'm reading his wiki. You know,
All right.
Frois, whatever he's called. He's in the Society of Jesus. That's what it says. That's what the Jesuits are, apparently. They're also called the Society of Jesus.
The Jesus Club.
Yeah. I'm just reading parts of it to see if it says anything about the letters. It says
Oh, right, okay.
continuing on with the letter. Is it Frois or Fra? Fra.
He says it like Frois.
Frois.
There's definitely an S at the end.
Oh, okay. Frois.
Frois?
Well, it says continuing on with the letter, Fraz told Yasuke that it was addressed to Duarte. Is that
yeah.
part of the main game, or is this part of this quest?
Well, Duarte is the guy on the boat.
He'd be dead by then.
So
wouldn't he?
maybe that's part of the... although this mission does canonically like take place before the end of the game.
Yeah.
So it might be before.
It doesn't say in this wiki if like this stuff's part of the quest. This is just his lore. This is his story,
Right.
you know. But yeah.
Maybe they forgot to add it because it's just not
Yeah,
anything.
maybe. So what would you rate out of 10 if you had to? The quest.
It was better than Thrown to the Dogs. I will give them that.
Okay.
Compared to Thrown to the Dogs, there was like a fair 15 minutes of content there.
Yeah.
But it's not like anything like if they added this to the game, you would never know.
Yeah.
Like you'd never know this was added after the fact. And also, I had to Google how to start the quest line because they don't like give you a prompt for it.
Oh, it
You-
doesn't
you
say
just-
like quest started when you load up the game.
No. You just need to know where to go to start
wow.
it.
I
They
guess.
it's just an extra black exclamation mark gets added to your map. That's it.
Do you think they wanted it to be? It's weird though, because like on one hand, I was gonna say, do you think they just wanted it to be sneakily added back into the game because because maybe they're releasing cut content? But it's like it can't be that because they promoted it.
Oh, I think it's cut content. I think it's cut
yeah,
content.
I mean it probably is, but like it's not like they wanted.
What
They didn't want anyone to know.
defined it? Yeah, obviously, yeah. They did make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think it was just slapped together. Like, they went, we have this unfinished quest line. Why don't we just finish that and put it out?
Yeah, like why don't we not finish that quest, but maybe polish up what we've got and sort of finish it in a way that's quick.
It doesn't feel it doesn't feel unfinished. But I do wonder if because of that final cutscene where it's just a conversation, I get the feeling like maybe there was meant to be a follow-up like act to it, like that was act 1 of his quest line, and there was meant to be like an act 2 and 3.
Do you think they could add that maybe later on down the line?
Oh, maybe. I mean, if they did, that would be nice. I
Maybe
think it
it'll
would
come
work
together.
better if you played them all like in one go.
Well, yeah.
And what confused me as well is when he gets added to the the map full of circles with all the people's faces on.
Oh yes.
He doesn't get like added to Templars or to the unique a new like circle or anything like that to say he's a Jesuit. He just gets added to like I think it's people of Omi or something, like he just gets added to a random circle that's already on there, which made me think, like they didn't plan for like I don't know, the DLC quests to be in their own space. He is just like a random added one.
Yeah. Oh, the added one.
Which yeah. It just, I don't know, it didn't make it feel very important, which was a bit of a shame, but that's like all they added. There's not really anything else to comment on, which is like I don't know. That was a whole segment on the roadmap and they didn't like it just wasn't very good.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. I mean, yeah. I don't know anything else to say about
It's
it.
a shame. I mean, we're only 2 weeks at most away from the parkour update, which is where we're really going to have something to talk about.
Oh wait, the parkour
Which is
update's
nice.
not out yet.
Not the big one, not the proper one.
I didn't realize they were doing 2. I thought they just. Oh, alright.
No, this was like a half one.
Oh.
Like they half changed it. The big one comes out at the end of May.
Oh, I didn't know
This was
that.
just like a quick fix that they sort of, I think they've been sat on.
Yeah.
Or like they thought, look, before we do the big one, we know like 3 things we could do now that would make it better. So they went, yeah, cool, just do that now. And they did it. It is better. It doesn't fix like the world design. We're still waiting for like the big parkour update that is, in my opinion, not going to change much anyway, but we'll see.
Oh,
I can't-
interesting.
I can't see what it would do,
Like,
to fix what's already there.
yeah, I mean, I can imagine. I don't think this is going to be the case. But you know, when the Claws of Awaji comes out,
Oh yeah.
it would be cool in a reality that probably won't happen, where you go to this new island, you've got this new parkour update, and or like it's like the countryside of that island, if you want to call it that. It's like the frontier.
Fix the parkour.
It's like the frontier in AC3. You can just jump from tree to tree, do all this. And then maybe there's like a town in the middle that's built for parkour. And then you're like, brilliant, here we go. But let's be real, the island is just going to be empty as fuck. And you're just going to follow a path through. You follow a path through on your horse. And can I quickly say, actually, while I remember, speaking on that.
Yeah.
I asked my dad the other day when I saw him. I said, "How's it going with the AC Shadows?" Because obviously he was playing it, but he started. I think he started playing it not even that long ago, like 3 weeks ago, because he was playing Avowed before and he wanted to finish that first.
All right, okay.
So I said to him, how's it going? You know, how far in are you? And he goes, oh, I stopped playing. And I was like, why? Because he likes the checklist stuff. You know, he likes the format of like Odyssey, Valhalla, that sort of thing. So I thought he'd love it. I said, how come? And he goes, it's just, there's nothing to do and it's so boring. And I said, like, why? And he was like, well, and this, bear in mind, I hadn't really said much about my opinion to him about it. And he doesn't really like watch my videos or anything. You know, not he might show support sometimes, but he's not like a big viewer. So he wasn't repeating anything I'd really said, but he said, oh, I just got so sick of running down a pathway on my horse, and I couldn't go out and explore the mountains. I just slide down all the time, and every sort of like side objective was the same and boring, and I started to realize what's the whole thing even for. And then I stopped.
Jesus.
That's what he said. And like that, I was shocked because like, well, shocked might be a strong word, but like, I was surprised because, again, like he really liked Odyssey and stuff. He said he got really bored with the story as well, and then he just got bored of sort of disillusioned with all of it, and he was like, oh well. But
damn.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I just thought I'd say that because I remembered.
Well, it says a lot, though. Like, it's not just the fans that it's sort of pissing off. It's people who enjoyed the previous games as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure some people love it. I know some people love it. Some guy got so mad at my tier list the other day, and he said he unsubscribed because he said I was being two-faced about Assassin's Creed.
I must say, like, that was a good tier list because, like, I didn't agree with everything you said, but you said it in a way where I was like, you know, you were saying stuff about AC3, and I was like, you're right though. I can't like argue really because you're right, but I just like personally for me that's not an issue.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair
but I
enough.
can see
that's
how that's an issue.
Yeah,
and I think there was a lot of that. Like I think you were very fair on each game, maybe except for Shadows. I think Shadows you sort of went like, okay, Band-Aids off. Let's go.
Well, I even did say, look, I know I'm ranting. Let me rant. I gotta get it off.
Yeah, just let me do it. Yeah, and that's fine, you know. But it was a good video. I mean, it's interesting. Like I hadn't heard your opinions on like some of those games.
Oh yeah, true.
So that was interesting. I was surprised by some of the rankings.
Really? In what way?
Yeah. Oh, I need to actually. Hang on, let me get the tier list by the end.
Just, skip to when I show it at, like, Shadows, and then you'll see it all. Maybe take a screenshot if the viewers want to see it, if we're going to talk about it.
Well, I think it would be better to see it if you want to watch it for yourselves.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to take away the views.
I suppose that spoils it, doesn't it, if we show them all.
Yeah. Here's the ending. I mean, people could do that themselves, but... I watched your robes ranking afterwards as well.
Oh no!
I remember we talked about that.
That one is just so old, and I just
yeah. Well, we talked about it I think last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, after I finished the the tier list, I thought, oh, I'll go into your like rankings playlist and I'll be able to find the outfits one, and sure enough, it was there.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, it's only 8 minutes. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. You said exactly one sentence for Evo.
Did I?
One sentence.
Oh,
yeah.
Was it ranked last? Was that Odyssey's?
No, Odyssey. Cassandra was last.
Yes.
I think Evo was a couple more up. But you just said something like I don't know. It's bad. It doesn't look like an assassin. I don't like it. And then you just moved on.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I don't really remember.
It was. It was a fun little video. I couldn't believe.
But
like I think. Oh, Basim's above Ezio's was
I know.
crazy.
That's the insane thing. Like, what was I doing? And
I don't get it.
Like, I do prefer. Obviously, at the time, I did prefer Ezio's and stuff. But like, I was trying to be like, oh, we have to play by the rules here, so we have to say what would be more fitting in the time, and you know what I mean. Whereas,
yeah, but you were still like, you did go off that for a couple of bits.
What do you mean?
There was some moments where I was like, you're not sticking to the premise here.
Oh, really?
You're just saying how good Basim's outfit is. Oh, yeah, this is weird. I don't like it.
It was before Mirage even came out, so I mean,
Yeah.
If
Oh,
it-
was it? Was it before that?
yeah, because I think I'm just looking through now because I'm curious. I think at the end with the Mirage stuff, I just showed the CG trailer because that's all we had. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, right. No,
Oh, I
there's a
don't
bit
know
of
the
game.
order.
Oh, I'm looking at a different.
I don't.
Sorry, I'm watching the tier list
Ah.
for the games, so I'm on the wrong video.
I
But,
don't even know where it is because I didn't timestamp it, so I don't even know
Ah.
where Mirage is. But I'm pretty sure it just shows the CG
Oh,
trailer
remember,
because I don't
yeah.
think even had any gameplay at that point. Oh, here we go. 3 Mirage. Oh yeah, I did that little edit of the time. Yeah, I just showed the CG trailer and I based the robes off that.
Damn.
So I guess that's not very fair, but. Oh, you commented.
Yeah.
This list
I
is
wanted you to
scary.
see that I'd seen it.
Yeah. This list is scary. Yeah, fair enough. The thing is, I didn't get
It
much
was.
pushback like at the time. I just got da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I think you still
Which is
like you put Cassandra's last, which people would have went woohoo, yay, great.
yeah, true.
That's all they need to hear.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
said something like, you said it looks great and everything, but like this is Assassin's Creed, so I can't like this.
Yeah, that's the thing though, isn't it? It's like I can say like, yeah, it looks cool, but it's like, but is it Assassin's Robes? No, so I can't really rate it at the top.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that was it. There was one thing I really thought you did a good like point that I've never thought about.
Yeah.
You said the Brotherhood was the perfect like blending of AC2 and AC1 by bringing back all the philosophy stuff.
Yes.
And I was like, that's a good point.
Oh.
I've never thought about that.
It didn't, yeah, I mean, it brought back a good amount of it. It still wasn't, I think Revelations did it more, but I felt it was like a blend between like AC2 and AC Revelations.
It was definitely an effort, yeah, to go back to what they were doing before.
It even like tried to, sorry, not to cut you off, I was going to say,
No.
it even tried to do it like visibly, like they had the beggars in the streets again that asked for coins. They had some drunk people in the streets. Like it tried to harken back to some things like that as well.
Yeah. Or even what I was
flags.
gonna say there, the main menu flips between the AC1 Animus and the AC2 Animus.
Does it?
Yeah, like just the main menu
Wait.
flips between the white grid and the blue clouds.
Really?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
sit on the menu for Brotherhood. It flips between the two menus.
I did not even know that.
What? No, you must have. Like, you know what the menu looks like. It
Yeah.
flickers like between the two. Yeah,
it?
it's the AC1 Animus and
that's
the
cool.
AC2 one.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
So it's like literally like a visual callback to
Yeah.
the first game as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love Brotherhood. I just do love
Yeah.
Brotherhood.
I haven't replayed it since the Ezio collection, so replaying it now, I'm like, oh, this is just such a good follow up to 2.
It is. It
Like
is.
you can just go straight into it after 2 and
know.
it doesn't lose quality.
It's great. And also, I definitely recommend doing like all the side stuff, like Leonardo's War Machines and that. Like all of that stuff makes that.
Oh
game.
yes.
It just.
Or the
feels,
Romulus tombs.
Yeah, it just all of it feels like to me at least, the Assassin's Creed game.
I prefer it to 2. Like no
Yeah.
doubt about it. I would take this over 2.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't like about Brotherhood is probably, you can start to see the beginning of, the bloated empty open world. It's like Rome's just got a massive empty grassland area that you have to run on your horse over all the time, which is kind
That's
of, well, you
true,
can
yeah.
fast travel, so it's not that bad, but I mean, it is there.
I think in hindsight it isn't like as impressive as I think it would have been at the time.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine in 2010, just having one big open world as opposed to loads of little ones was probably like mind-blowing.
Yes.
But
Are you alright there? You sound like you need to cough.
oh yeah. Oh man. No, I'm all right. Oh, I just realised the time.
I know, we didn't do our write-ins.
Oh man.
We could do one.
What have we done? What have we done so far? We've talked about
We've talked about diss tracks. We talked about
the
Assassin's
updates.
update. Just random Assassin's Creed stuff, ranking stuff.
What is there? What was that one word? There was one sentence question. Maybe we could round out with the short one.
Okay, let's do that. And then, guys, we promise we will read the write-ins next week. Why don't we start off with the write-ins next week so we don't forget?
I think that's what happens. We end up talking about our weekend, and that takes the first hour.
And
then we're like, okay, let's move on to our next topic.
Oh, that's all the time we have today. Sorry, guys.
We're done.
Yeah, then we'll do one then. It's a short one. And one just before that, I do want to just respond to this comment actually.
Okay.
So, well, just because I did bring it up just now, you know when I said about on my rankings video, somebody said they were gonna unsubscribe because Shadows is great, and I've been so two-faced recently, and they don't like it, so bye. That's what he says.
Damn.
So I replied saying, two-faced how? Lol. And this person said, in your live, which they attended, you said you have been genuinely enjoying your time with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and now you say it's terrible? Sounds two-faced to me. And then I said, am I not allowed to?
Wasn't that like?
Sorry, was
it? It was like 15 hours in though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Your live stream wasn't like.
Well, that's what I said. I said,
when you finished.
Am I not allowed to have a change in opinion? First 10 hours were fun, then it dropped off for me, and so my opinion on the game changed. And then they replied to me again, which I've just seen now. They say, but how is it possible it can go from I'm actually really enjoying my time to it's absolutely terrible? Well, I
that is very likely to happen if the game doesn't stick the landing.
That's the thing. Like, I made my first 10-hour impressions, and it was pretty much all positive because it was genuine. Like everything opened up, action packed. There was loads of there was like an interesting alluding to what could come with the assassin stuff. What's in the box? Like, oh my god, what's in the box? That was a genuine question. And then we get 10 hours in, and it all starts, for me at least, just slowly dwindle down and down and down in like what's happening. Oh, I mean, nothing's really happening. Yasuke and Naoi don't really ever have any proper meaningful dialogue. I've talked about this all before, but just to respond to the guy if he ever sees this. And it's like it was just a genuine disappointing change in opinion. I wish I could love it. That's not me trying to be fake or two-faced as they said it, as Isaac said it. It's just sometimes you can get really excited for something, or I mean I wasn't even really excited for it, but sometimes something can start off with a bang and it can make you happy, excited, and then sometimes it can drop off. Now, if that didn't happen for you, Isaac, then I'm very happy for you, That's fair enough. I'm not saying it's objectively bad. I'm saying it's subjectively bad for me. Anyway, that's my reply. Love you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think for me it did, it had a similar impact, but just not to the same intensity that it did for you.
Yes.
I can't deny that by the end of the game, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, yeah, I really enjoyed it, maybe for the first, 40 hours, but then the last 5, literally, right at the last hurdle, I was so torn between, oh, Yasuke's stuff is really good here.
Yeah.
Oh, Naoi's stuff is terrible. But, this is going somewhere. Okay, maybe we're going to lead up to, oh, the game's over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And now, the epilogue in the DLC might be amazing, but we've been stuck here for 3 months in limbo, being what we've got isn't good.
Yeah.
What am I meant to do here? Am I meant to just wait until I form an opinion? I was really enjoying the game, thinking, oh, how are the assassins going to get introduced here? How are the Templars going to get introduced?
Yeah.
And then the Templars get introduced and pretty much concluded, which I thought was well done. Very well done. Unfortunately, I played Naoi's afterwards, and Naoi's was just her whole storyline in retrospect is just, it's just awful.
Yeah.
It really is awful. And it puts like a dampener on the whole game because, like, do I want to replay Shadows? No, because of all the Nowhere stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. And like, I mean, to be fair to Isaac in the comments, I obviously was, like you said, I was being very over dramatic at the end of the tier list there. You know, I was being very ranty about it. So, you know, maybe from his perspective, he sees the first impressions video, he doesn't watch my stuff until this tier list, and then he's like, wait, what?
It's a bit of a drastic switch, isn't
So,
it? Yeah,
you
just to
know,
go straight from...
Just think, though, you know, there's a lot of... My thoughts don't stop when I'm turning the camera off. They keep going. And, you know, I kept playing, and it changed. And also, you know, where I'm at, which I know I've talked about this on the pod, but, you know, where I'm at with the series at the moment and how, you know, it just sort of all led up to a point where I was like, boom, I'm flown off the handle here with Assassin's Creed. So, you know, you got to take all that stuff into account. So, anyway, yeah.
Yeah. He has like 20 videos to catch up on in order to get the full picture.
Or, yeah, I mean, even the spoiler cast would do, wouldn't it? You know, like...
I think that was a good episode, because that was like a slow unravelling of what happened here.
Yeah, it was, isn't it? Yeah. Right, should we do the real quick, what do you call it? The writing?
The writing,
Then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, let's see what question have we got today.
So, guys, we have obviously about five write-ins. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 write-ins. We haven't got time to read them all today, but we promise you, the XR, Willis Makes Movies, we promise you next week we will do the write-ins first. We'll get straight to it and we'll do it. But today we only have time for one, and I'm not picking favorites. I'm picking the shortest one. So the shortest one is by Anonymous Assassin. We know him, we love him.
Yes.
And Anonymous Assassin says, how about you guys... Oh, I don't know why I wrote like that. It sounds like he's angry. How about you guys make an AC competition video? It could be on one of your channels, or it could be on the Podyssey. You could do something similar to Master Assassin's AC competition video, or it could be something completely different. Personally, I would like to see a parkour competition. And then he goes, actually, it could be better if you did something like AC Trivia. What do you think? Also, what happened with the Robotopolis collaboration? Now, to answer the Robotopolis collaboration, we've spoken to him in the messages. We just haven't, let's just be real, we just haven't messaged him for like many weeks now. Not that we're ignoring him, we're in this little group chat and we just haven't said anything. So I'm sure if we actually message him, he'll probably reply. So we should probably just actually do something about that. So
yeah, we messaged him before Shadows came out.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a back and forth, and then I think we agreed like we should probably wait until Shadows is out.
Yes.
So that we've got like more to talk about. But I think since then we just haven't.
We just never messaged him back, and he probably did. Yeah. Fair enough from his point of view. He's probably just thinking, well, they haven't said anything, so I don't really want to say anything just in case. Which is, it's fair enough. So it's on us to message him. And I'm sure, we will do it. We will. We'll message him in this next week coming, and we'll try and sort something out.
I think, especially when this parkour update comes out, I think that'll be that's probably the
time.
Peak.
Yeah,
of when we should get him on.
Yeah, that could be a good one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Now, on the question Anonymous Assassin said about doing some sort of competition, I mean, that sounds cool.
Yes.
How could we do that?
I'm not sure like how we would do it live unless we like did it off screen and then presented it.
Oh wait, live?
I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, if it's a parkour competition, do we have to go away, do parkour, and not in real life, but like, although that would be quite funny. And then, do we then bring the footage back and like play it for each other to compete, or do we have to be like on the game while we record?
Oh, I don't know.
Playing it. I don't like, you know what I mean. The logistics there are a bit.
Yeah, it's
and
something we
I haven't. haven't actually seen Master Assassin's competition.
No,
so
nor
I don't
have
know
I.
what-
Nor have I.
I
I'm not
don't
gonna
know what
lie.
this
I've
competition
only ever
is.
watched like 2 Master Assassin videos, to be honest.
Really?
I never actually watched him. I only knew of him when I started making videos and he'd come up in my feed all the time, but I never actually watched him.
I think I watched some of his videos, but not his Assassin's Creed ones.
Oh really? Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I've seen like him from other. Did he do a video on Dishonored? I feel like I've seen
I don't know,
a
maybe.
video of his on Dishonored. But yeah, I'm not familiar with this competition, but I imagine it's like submit your best parkour runs or something.
Probably something like that, yeah.
But as for the trivia, though, that's something
Trivia.
we've done before, and you know we could easily do another one of those.
How would we do it as a competition with the viewers, though?
Oh, with the viewers.
Yeah, and maybe we could do a live stream and then do a. you know Kahoot?
Ooh,
Kahoot is.
do I?
I don't know. We did it in like school. It was like you would. It's a website called Kahoot. Everyone would go on their like device, and they'd type in the
Oh.
code, and then basically a question would come up on the boards. What is da 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 da? You'd have multiple choice, and on your device you'd select the answer, and then there'll be like a leaderboard, and everyone would be competing. It was quite fun. Maybe we could do a live stream and then get everyone to do Kahoot, and then it would be like 20 people against, or whoever's in the live stream doing it. That we could do something like that. That could be cool.
So would that be like how many people get the question right? Do they like move on to the next round or something?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think there's lots of different ways of doing it. But it'd be the sort of thing where we'd have the question on our screen. We'd say, name 3 characters from AZ Brotherhood or something, and then no, it wouldn't be that, would it? Which one of these names is from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and which is not? And then it would be like 3 fake names, 1 correct name. And then
right.
the correct name, let's say for example, is like Machiavelli. Everyone would click that if they got it right, and then we'd see the names at the end of the question. We'd see all the usernames and who got the right answer, who got the wrong answer. And then at the end, you end up with like 3 third place, first, second, and third. But maybe there's different game modes. I don't know. That's how we used to do it back in school.
That sounds like a good competition for the viewers, but
Yeah.
we'd kind of just be the hosts
Oh yeah, we'd just be the host.
instead of like playing it. I don't know.
It would be cool though, something like that.
Maybe we could do like for a different idea. What if we asked the viewers to send us something, and then we critique it or review it and choose the best one?
Oh, everyone said Willis
Like-
makes movies diss tracks. And XL diss tracks as well.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, just make a Podyssey diss track.
We could do
and we'll,
pin people against each other and who's the winner.
yeah. Or like I know a few people on my Discord do like impressions.
Yeah,
We could see like who's the best Ezio.
that would be cool.
Everybody has to do an Ezio impression, and we'll pick the best one.
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Or similarly, like I don't know, a parkour thing. I mean, who can get the highest flawless streak combo on the Brotherhood virtual training?
Yeah. We could do anything. Well, I guess we'll have a think about if we want to do something like that. And
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Know
Though.
when we come up with an idea.
Yeah, I like that idea. Though. Yeah,
Something.
a few
to
different.
engage.
We could do a live one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we could do like a one where people have to submit stuff.
Yeah. I guess
A good idea.
Yeah, a good idea. Thank you, Anonymous Assassin, for your writing to us and your good idea. But with all that out of
You're
the
helping
way,
keep the content flowing.
you are. With all that out of the way, though, I'm sad to say, today we must call it close. What's the word? Fuck. We must
Come to a close.
come to an end today, guys.
We've desynchronized.
Yes.
The
And
screen is red and there's glitches everywhere, and
we're like
they
glitching out.
They don't even do that in they don't even do that in Shadows anymore.
No, it just comes up with a cool Japanese pattern and it says desynchronized.
Yeah, they've done that for like the last
Yeah.
4 games.
Yeah,
and I don't like it.
yeah. It's no point even
I
saying
miss-
synchronized.
Yeah, I miss when you got to low health and the whole screen would turn into epilepsy.
I know, yeah, go a bit red.
I miss
glitchy.
like yeah, like you're meant to be desynchronizing here. Like the whole world should be breaking apart.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I miss that element.
Yeah, I think in Shadows, doesn't it just have like a heartbeat sound and something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think the screen goes like black and white, maybe a little bit. Or, I don't remember.
Vignette
I think you
that
just
closes upon you, sort of.
yeah, just like a typical game, not like because like you never see the world of Shadows like building up the way it did in like AC2 and Brotherhood.
Yeah. Well, when you fast travel to a new viewpoint, it like Animus sort of glitches in, doesn't it? The world.
Yeah,
but
there's like
that's
a
it.
pulse. But yeah.
Anyway,
It's not the same.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today. If you are new to the Podyssey and you made it this far, then you might as well subscribe, because clearly, if you're not a hate watcher, you must be a fan. So press the subscribe button, press the like button, let us know, and comment below how much you want to see Willis Makes Movies make his diss track on the XR, because we got to give him some encouragement here to keep the meme going.
Yeah. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, a man of few words until the diss track
listen,
comes.
I was gonna say let the diss track do the talking.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll keep it shut. I won't say anything. But other than that, I guess. What have you got anything to say? Oh, I guess rate us on Spotify if you want to do that. That helps.
Oh
out.
yeah, of course.
Are we up to date on Spotify?
Well, at the time of recording this, we're up to episode 22, I think.
We're on to episode 24 now, aren't we?
Yeah, I need to upload Sunday's podcast.
Okay, cool.
But apart from that, we are up to date. They've been coming out weekly.
Nice.
We're all good.
Nice. Well, with all that being said, I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
there's one
yes.
last thing.
Oh yes.
This week is the 6-month anniversary of the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. Well, if you include our bonus episodes, this is our 26th week.
Oh my goodness.
Which is half of 52.
Wait, is that today? Is this week's episode?
It's the 26th. This episode, yeah.
Oh, we
because
never mentioned
we've done
anything.
24. Yeah, plus the bonus Mirage one and the live stream.
Wow.
Takes us up to 26.
Guys.
So we're halfway through the year.
Happy 6 months, guys. It's been a great one. It's
Yeah,
been a great one. And I hope here's to another 6 months. How about that?
Yes.
And hopefully by then
Cheers.
we'll be
I have no drink.
monetized.
Maybe it'll take another 6 months.
Yeah. We got
we'll
we
get
got
there.
like 500 subs in like a week, and then we just stopped.
That was the hidden one.
He
The
did
hidden one
help
got
us
us
out.
that
He did,
boost.
yeah.
Maybe we should slip some money in his pocket again. Just give us a
Again? What do you
get
mean
these
again?
guys to 1,000. I mean, I couldn't possibly. No.
We didn't.
We didn't pay him. We didn't pay him
he
anything.
was
No.
Just
He
kind.
was very kind.
Yes. Well, hopefully it'll be soon. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna post some shorts out on the Podyssey channel, so hopefully that'll get us up there.
Yes. Hit that subscribe button,
yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
Happy 6 months,
Okay.
guys. Happy 6 months.
Yes. Is this a Podyssey that won't soon be forgotten?
I've heard that somewhere. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.